brothers and sisters. How are you doing today? I'm Sister Cece. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Wani Music Box. Wani Music Box is housed on Wani Radio, which is an app you can download to your smart device. You can also look at our website at the number one nationisrael@gmail.com. No, that's how you contact us, but you can go to onenationisrael.com if you want to look at the website and find out about the many things that we have on there for our Israelite people. But again, if you want to contact us, our email address is the number one nationisrael@gmail.com. Thank you so much again for joining. So today we have our sister Kathy with us. Shalom, sis. How are you?
Shalom, sis. How are you? I'm well.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Now, we
thank you for having me.
Enjoy your music today. But what we like to ask people when they come on is, how has Torah changed your life?
Oh my goodness. Torah is my all in all. The Most High opened my eyes in 2015. After a major medical issue I had, and I had been having questions in the church, but Torah has been amazing, teaching, learning, day to day. The Most High guides me through the Ruach. So,
wow. Well, it sounds like you've been blessed, and we are so thankful again that you are here. Now,
thank you, Cece.
Let's see. Now, I listen to your music, and it's either or maybe both. You are either professionally trained or you've been in the choir for a long time. Which one?
I have been in a choir for a long time. I have no professional training. The Most High just blessed me with a gift, and I try to be a vessel to, get that word out to his people so that they can turn back to him. But no, I have no professional training.
Wow. I'm telling you, because your voice is so, I want to just say angelic. It is. It's just a beautiful sound that comes, and it's just so clean. Like it's such a soothing and relaxing sound that you have. So I'm just thankful to have come in contact with your music. So
thank you. All praises to the Most High.
Absolutely. So speaking of music, what would you consider the genre of the music that you make?
I would consider it to be truth music.
Okay.
The Most High through the Ruach is revealing his word to me. So I, in turn, try to relate it to his people the best that I can. But to me, it's truth. It's all truth. His word. I try to incorporate the word of Yah in my songs that he blessed me with. And with this song, I lift my hands to thee, myself and my sister. My sister Asanta Bryant did the track on all my songs, but she is amazing as well. And the Most High just blessed us with this project. And I'm so thankful and grateful.
Well, shout out to Sister Asanta Bryant. We do know her because we just interviewed her as well.
Oh, hallelujah.
Yes. Both of you all are wonderful. Praise Yah for that. Now, in your bio that you sent to me, well, first of all, let's say this. So your name is Kathy Charles, but we also know you as KC ShofarYah.
Yes, that's the name that the Most High gave me. I had been praying for a Hebraic name, and he dropped that in my spirit one day because in my voice, people have told me I sound like I'm a trumpet, like it just comes out. It's nothing like the way I speak, which is all the Most High anyway. But they say, you sound like a trumpet. And so the Most High said, okay, your name is KC ShofarYah. I'm a shofar for the Most High Yah. Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. That's wonderful. So in that, I got that from your bio, but you, as a shofar, you're lifting up your voice to warn the people, which Isaiah 58:1 states, right?
Correct. Yes.
But I have to ask this, sis, because it becomes difficult to inform people, and not just people in the world, but our people, just within our Israelite community. If you are trying to warn someone it seems really impossible because people don't want to see the wrong.
It does seem impossible, but with Yah, all things are possible. And that's what we have to fall back on each time. And that's what I try to think of in my song. And I lift my hands to thee. Mm-hmm. I have the prayer of Nehemiah 1:6. In that prayer, he's praying for the children of Israel. And just like you say, we are a stiff-necked people, but I'm just doing my part to get the word out. Time is short, the 400 years are up and we don't have much time. The Messiah, Hamashiach, is coming back soon. And he's coming back with a sword.
Woo, and you don't want to be on the wrong side of that sword, right?
Oh, so true, sis. I'm just trying to do my part. I'm just trying to be a vessel for the Most High.
Yes. And you are definitely doing that as a shofar. And the thing people don't realize is, your time could be up in the blink of an eye.
Hallelujah.
A certain celebrity, I don't, whatever, just passed away. And many people are like grieving over that. And instead of really doing some inward reflection, I mean, they're kind of going off in a tangent, but you need to be able to look at that and say, wow, that could be me,
that. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, it's okay.
Yeah, you're right, sis. As a matter of fact, I experienced just that with my husband. He passed away suddenly 4 days after I lost my brother in 2020, December of 2020. I had lost my brother and I was preparing to go to help my niece. And I had spoken with my husband, walked out of the room, and I went back into the room and he had passed away. We were speaking to one another. We had had breakfast. Everything was fine to my knowledge. So you're right. You never know when your moment will come. And I just thank the Most High for 29 years with my husband. But, the Most High, I don't question his path for me. I am truly blessed. He has blessed me. But yes, we have to be thankful for every moment of life, every second that's given to us. Yeah. And I want to give a shout out to Hebrew Connect with Moray Dwayne Harris and the Mishpachah there and my family as well. They have been so supportive of me, and because it was a very difficult time. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat it with the loss of my brother as well as my husband within such a short period of time. And then with it being unexpected like that. So it was just devastating. And it was not COVID. So it's like, what do you do?
Wow.
But pray. I had to fall on my knees and surrender.
That is a lot to deal with. And, I don't even, people of course want to give you scripture, but it's like, that's a very real life situation. Being in a marriage for 29 years, no warning. And then he's just gone.
He's just gone. Within minutes. I think I was only out of the room for maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Yeah, just that quick. So I don't take life for granted. People say when they look at me, they say, you smile. You're always smiling. You're always, but it's the Most High. I can't take any credit for it. But what I can say is that I try to stay positive because I know from that experience as well as other experiences in my life that life is so short. And we cannot take him for granted. The Most High, through his son, Hamashiach, is all that we need and all that we have, actually. When it all boils down to it, all we have is him.
That's absolutely true. And people don't realize that. They think they can group up and take everybody with them or whatever. But when it all boils down to it, like they say, you came in this world by yourself, you're going to go out by yourself too.
Yes, you're right about that, sis. Exactly.
Oh, goodness.
So true.
That,
so true.
You said that you've had a few situations that have shown you that tomorrow's not promised. Now, can you talk to us a bit about maybe the health scare that you had for yourself?
Yes. In 2015, I had a medical issue. I won't really name what it was, but it was quite devastating. And when I went to the hospital, the doctors could not believe that I was still standing and still alive. They said that the type of medical issue that I had normally people will just totally drop dead from it. And they were amazed. And they had like 4 or 5 doctors standing around me. And they kept saying, this is a miracle. And I kept telling them, yes, it is. I am here because of the Most High Yah. Now, of course, I didn't know him by his name by then, at that time.
Right.
But I have come to know him, and he is a keeper for those out there that are suffering or going through a medical issue. Hold on to the Most High Yah. Don't give up.
Yes.
He will lead and guide you. And I know that he has a purpose for me. And I'm trying to be obedient, as Rachel Wayne would say. Can you be obedient? That is what I'm trying to do. And yes, I am truly grateful to the Most High for keeping me through that experience. Not only did I have surgery later that week, the day after surgery, I had to go back into surgery as an emergency surgery because something went wrong. Yeah. So I know the Most High is a keeper. He, by his strong arm, he delivers us through all situations. Yes. We have to believe it, and we have to live it. Live live the life that we say we believe in. We have to walk that out. And it's a process, but it can be done. It's doable.
Yes, it is doable. And, a lot of times we really need to sit back and reflect on the things that he's done for us. Right now I'm just concentrating on waking up this morning. It's like, whoa, we woke up this morning. But, like you just had your testimony, I had something similar. I had a tubal pregnancy in, 2002? Oh, and, they didn't know I was pregnant for a month. So
that's dangerous.
Yes. And it burst. Yes.
Oh my.
Yes.
And so you are here due to the strong arm of the Most High as well.
Absolutely. And that's only one time. So I'm saying, I know a lot of us have these testimonies. And if we would reflect on those things, it would help us in our day-to-day life, where we're concentrating or worried or frustrated about what's going on in the world. We actually need to go back into our archives and just remember what he's brought us out of and how faithful he has been and how faithful he will be as long as we continue to cleave onto him.
Exactly, sissy. Something else, what I would say, listen to your body. We as women, we often ignore those signs, the little pains or what have you. And with my condition, normally a man would have more severe chest pain or something like that, or maybe pain in the arm. But for women, it can be just as simple as a backache or a small ache in your abdomen. Each month we as women, we may have aches in our abdomen or back.
Right.
Didn't think anything of it, but something kept telling me to go to the hospital. The doctor said, I'm so glad you came in. Had you not, you would have not survived over the night. So I know the Most High brought me out. All praises to the Most High.
Yeah, all praises to the Most High. That is a wonderful testimony. And, we really need to be thankful for the things that he brought us out of. I mean, there's so much more that I could say myself, because I know that in my 48 years, I've been through many a thing that, I could have been killed from,
Yes,
and it's just a blessing to be here today to even give the testimony,
Oh, I'm so thankful to the Most High for you as well, sis. Yes, indeed.
And what I know about you already is I know that because of people always see you smiling and they hear you talk. I mean, just even your voice is uplifting. How many people would you say that you've really been able to encourage since you had your situation with your husband?
Yes, I've spoken to pretty much everyone that crossed my path, because I can't hold something like that in, especially when he was there when I was sick and then for him to just leave me suddenly, it was devastating. But I try to really talk to the sisters, because no matter whether you're single, married, or in a relationship, we have to be independent and know that the Most High is our source, and that no matter what we go through, he will guide us and bring us through it. But I do try to tell as many people as possible to be prepared. Get your papers in order. Yes. Me and my husband would get together about maybe once a year, and we would just go over finances, paperwork, make sure everything's in place. Because when something like that happens, you don't have time, and sometimes you really can't think straight, because you're under so much stress. But preparation, that's so important. Being obedient and prepared. preparing for the unfortunate. We never know when our day will come, but just being prepared will help a lot.
Right. And I'm sitting here thinking, well, how do you prepare for something like that? But there's the saying that says, if you're already ready, you don't have to get ready.
Right. Exactly.
So it's just constantly staying on top of your affairs, right?
Staying on top of your affairs, and please have at least $10,000 worth of life insurance. I know people say that and they can't afford it. It's so high, but you know what? When it comes down to something like this, it's so important to be on top of that. Don't let it get by you, because
you know what?
Struggle.
That's true. Like, people say they can't afford it, but what they have to think about is, what are they affording right now that they really should not be affording? Because you can get a policy. I know you can get a policy for less than $30 a month. Like, really,
yes.
You can. It just depends on, I guess, where you go or whatever. But people
exactly.
really need to think about it this way as well. The Bible tells us that we are supposed to have reserve for our children. We're supposed to have an inheritance for our children.
Exactly.
And if we are like broke today, you could at least be paying on an insurance policy. So then when you do die, you are leaving something for them, right?
Yes.
Because most of us have that broke story. Like, oh no, I don't have extra money. I can't go buy my children a house. No, you can't. But if you could be putting something aside and just paying on a policy every month, whenever you do pass away, then there's that wealth.
There's that wealth for them.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
So
that's the way I look at it. Because I'm like, we still see people having to do GoFundMes and chicken dinners and just all this fundraising stuff, because we are not prepared for death. We know it's going to happen.
Right.
But we're not prepared for it.
We're not prepared. You can never really fully be prepared, but at least you put everything in order the best you can. And it does help to know, well, it's one less thing you have to really worry about, because when it happens, there's so much that comes on you, just all comes at once.
Yes. It all comes at once. And having a strong support system would be great, but everybody doesn't have that either. So true. The best thing that you could do is make sure that you have it in order. So then when things happen, you don't have to try to grasp for some sort of support that's just not there. You'll have everything in order. Wow, exactly. that is a good thought that we need to ponder on is seeking life insurance. But how are you doing now, sis? I mean,
I'm still, rolling with the punches, so to speak. Life happens. I try to look at the positive side of everything. And I've always been like that.
Okay.
Thank goodness I don't look like what I've been through, because I've been through a lot. But I try to just, I put it in perspective, stay in prayer, put legs on those prayers. But this is therapeutic for me to help, to be a vessel to help others, to bring them back to the Messiah, turn them from their wicked ways, and come out of her, my people. Those are all the Most High's words, and He's speaking to us.
Yes.
And so in that, it helps me to cope with what it is I may be going through at the time. Just helping someone else, even if it's just one person that song reaches, it would mean the world to me, just to know that they came to know the Most High through that song.
Wow.
I give Him all the praise and all the glory.
Yes. Well, why don't we take a moment to listen to the song? It's called I Lift Up My Hands. And this is our sister, Kathy Charles, also known as Casey ShofarYah. So let's take a minute to listen.
Yes. I lift my hands to Thee.
I lift my hands
to Thee.
Why didn't I write that down? I lift up my hands. Let me write it down here now.
It's okay.
I lift my hands to Thee.
Yes.
Yeah. This is live, but not live, but it's okay, because we do that sometimes. But I lift my hands to Thee. Let's listen to it right now.
I lift my hands to thee. I lift mine hands to thee. I lift mine hands to thee. In thy presence, Abba, Yah. Here I stand, forgive me of all my trespasses. Abba, yeah, here I stand, lifting up my voice, and lift mine arms to thee. I lift mine arms to thee. To tower upon Hallelujah. Here I stand, forgive me of all my trespasses, as I forgive those who trespass against me. And I lift mine arms to thee. I lift mine arms to thee. To tower let thy ear now be attentive, and thine eyes open, that thou mayst hear the prayer of thy servant, which I pray before thee now, day and night, for the children of Israel, thy servant, and confess the sins of the children which we have sinned against thee. Both I and my father's house have sinned against thee. Oh, yeah, we have sinned against thee. I lift my hands to thee. I
Okay. Again, this is our sister, Kathy Charles, also known as Casey ShofarYah. So, sis, now we need to also make sure that we let everyone know where they can hear your music, because you are still establishing some things, but the music is available. So let them know where they can hear.
Yes, they can listen to the music on SoundCloud. It's uploaded there, as well as HebrewConnect.tv,
Okay.
and also HebrewConnect.com. And soon I am establishing the YouTube channel as well. So, and I want to give a shout out, if I may, to Ducey and his wife, Ani, at your sister station, KWOY. They can also hear it on that station as well.
Oh, wonderful. Yes. Okay. So when they look you up, should they look under Casey ShofarYah or Kathy Charles?
They can look under Kathy Charles.
Kathy
Either
Charles.
or.
Oh,
yes.
either. And your
but Kathy Charles would probably get them there faster.
Okay. And your Kathy is with a K.
Yes, with the K. Kathy.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to make sure people go directly there. Now, let's see, what else do I want to ask you? So, with your journey in the Most High, what would you say the music of today, even within our community, would you say that our music is lacking anything?
You know, we have such a broad genre of music out there.
Yes.
I would say the Most High, we just need to put his word put his word back into the music. Because, you know, we all grew up on R&B, so on and so forth, which is out there. But let's go to the truth music. There's room for everyone. And so, you know, when I was in the world, I gave it everything when I was in the world. So now that I'm walking in truth, I want to give it all in back to him in the truth music. So I think we just need more of Yah's word in his music. And it's there. There is a lot. A lot of our artists that are coming up and that have been there in the walk. And that's what we need. We need more Yah.
I can definitely agree with you, because you could easily be carried off into some doctrine even through music. And if Yah is not in the music, then you have to wonder where you're going to end up, you know.
Exactly.
I like to focus. This is why I like your music too, because it's just clean, crisp, and very simple.
Yes, thank you. Praise Yah.
As I was talking to another sister the other day, and we were talking about the beats and just getting caught up in the different beats. And, you know, that stuff is very serious. We need to be very mindful of what is even in the background of what we're listening to, because there's just so much that can go on in music. We know that music is used for ministry. It's used for healing. It's used for witchcraft. It's used for all kinds of things. So even in whatever we're listening to, we have to be very discerning. So I would say that you are absolutely right. We need to make sure that Yah is in the music, not somebody just singing about whatever. It's like, is Yah in that? If Yah is not in that, then we probably want to watch our gates.
Exactly. You know, put the word of Yah. I try to put the word of Yah in each song that he's given me. I try to give him back his word. And I know in doing that, he's going to give the increase. He's going to get all the glory. Yes, absolutely. That is right. Now, do you have any desires to collaborate with any other artists in music? Yes, I do. I would love to work with a number of artists. I don't like to name people. I mean, there's so many great truth music artists out there. Anna Jack, Larvins, you know, it's just, you know, so many, but whomever would love to work with me, I'm open. I'm not a professional. Like I said, I got a lot of learning to do, but I am willing to do the work. I don't know why you all come on here and say that. I'm so willing to do the work. Singer, and I, you know, and it's hilarious to me because I'm like, yes, you are. It's just like all this other stuff in the world, right? Like, I could be really good at something, but because I'm not degreed through whatever these people said I need to be degreed at, doesn't mean that my gift is not there, because our gifts come without repentance. You know, Yah has given them to you.
So yeah,
Yes.
you are worthy of working with anyone.
Oh, praise Yah. And I would love to. I would love to. I can't wait to see what the Most High is going to do next.
Well, we know Lorvins. He is definitely one that has been on this network many times. Let's see, Lorvins. And who else did you say before?
Annalisa Jack.
Oh, Annalisa Jack. Okay. Yes, we know her
Just
as
the
well.
nature.
We know her as well. Let me see. Who else? One more.
You're so ShofarYah, ShofarYah through Hebrew Connect. Juicy and his group. I would love to work with them. Gotta
Okay.
keep it in the, keep it in the house.
Okay.
So,
Well,
yeah,
we're gonna believe for each and every one of those people to reach out to you and you do a
Hallelujah.
song with them.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I appreciate those prayers.
Well, I'm excited to hear the song. So hey, y'all can do everything. He can do anything, I should say.
He can do anything. And we have to remember to be mindful and thankful for what we may call the small things. Like you said, it's not small if the Jah is in it. He's capable and he's in control of everything. So
yes, he is. Wow, that is excellent. Now, what can we look forward to concerning you in music here in the future?
Okay, Yah willing, I pray that I'm able to do more music within the next few years. I have about 3 other songs, maybe 4 other songs right now, and I am working on other songs as we speak.
Okay.
But I like to go by the Ruach. I like to let the Ruach lead me. I don't want to get ahead of it. I don't want to lag behind.
Right.
So the process, I like that process of like the oven process where you take your time and let the Ruach speak to me. So prayerfully, if the Most High says the same, there'll be more music coming within the next year.
Wow, that is a blessing. We look forward to it, but we want to just thank you again, sis, for coming on. Now, do you have any last words for our people that are listening?
Yes, I would like to say to the children, believe in yourself, put the Most High first, and walk in the path that the Most High has for you. You are enough, and you can do it with the Most High's help. And I do want to give a shout out to my daughter, Jasmine, and my son, Tony, and my whole family in Florida.
Wow. Praise Yah. Now, I'm just going to say this on the record. I can totally see you making a children's album, a children's motivational album. I mean, it's like you just seem like you're somebody's kindergarten teacher. Like, really?
Right.
That is.
I used to work at a library, too. So,
you worked at a library?
I did, and that was one of the things that the Most High put on my heart is to do a children's song, do it like a children's album with the books. Whatever he wants from me, I'm open to it. And I really do want people to reach out to me. They can reach me through Hebrew Connect, Joanne Harris, my moray, because I'm really anxious to see what the Most High is going to do. So yeah, I'm open.
Well, I'm excited for your YouTube channel to come out. Because I just think that there's so much in store for you concerning your gifts. And I mean, totally, I can see you having a children's ministry of some sort where you're talking to children. I mean, it's amazing, your voice. I remember when I talked to you, I was like, wow.
Most people think I'm a little girl.
Well, no, I think that you're somebody's teacher. Like, seriously, that's what your voice reminds me of, a teacher. So I'm looking forward to whatever it is that Yah puts on your heart to do.
Praise Yah. Thank you, sis.
Praise Yah. Well, again, we thank you, sis, for coming on. This has been another episode of Wani Music Box. Feel free to join us again, and we thank you so much. And we will talk to you again very soon. Shalom and peace.
Shalom.